Here today I wanted to show you AEE's action camera. This is their S71T Plus. This is their first 4000K action camera. It's actually one of the first ones out there in the market that shoots at 4000K along with the GoPro. But with that being said, as it's one of the first that does have 4000K, it only does it at 15 frames per second. So you have to watch what you shoot at that quality due to it only being 15 frames per second. But it does shoot also at 1080p at 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second, and also 720p and 120 frames per second, which allows you to do slow motion video recording, and so on. It does also the 60 and 30 frames. So let me show you what was included in this box. So first of all, here we have the camera. It's a pretty small camera. This is the battery on the side, and here's where the screen's going to connect to. So the battery, you simply release the clip and the battery comes out. So it is a fairly big battery, so you don't have to worry about it dying on you out there while you're shooting. I believe it has about a 2-hour shooting life. So there it is. So also included, we have the touch LCD screen, which is a fairly nice feature. Some of the other action cameras out there don't have an LCD screen, so you can't really tell where you're shooting and you can't center it. But this one, you just clip it on, clips in, and that's it. Move the box so it allows me to focus a little better. Alright, there we go. So here in the front we have the on and off switch. We have a switch for the G-shock sensor. We have a toggle switch here for, I believe they call their active lighting mode, and the Wi-Fi on and off switch. So this one does have Wi-Fi built in, so you can control it via its app, or you can control it via a remote that's included in the camera, with the camera. So let me show you the rest of the accessories. Here we have the waterproof case, and this waterproof case does come with an extra back door. The back door is for if you have the LCD screen attached, and it's fairly easy to remove. You just pull it all the way back and it snaps right off. And to put the other one back on, same steps. And it comes on. So let me show you how the camera looks inside of the case. It fits fairly snug in the case, so you don't have to worry about it moving around. In the front, it does have a glass front, so you don't have to worry about any condensation while you're down in the water. But here's the actual camera with the case itself. It's a fairly nice rugged case. To get to the buttons, it's fairly easy. You do have to turn it on before you put it in the case, because there is no access to any of the switches. You only have access to the front one right here, which is the one to begin recording, and the two that are up here, which one is to take pictures and one is to stop the recording. Also from the case, you have the ability to look at the information screen here if you don't happen to have the display on, and we have the display, which is shown here. And to remove the case on and off, you simply pull the tab here from the bottom and it comes right off. So on to the other accessories it came with. It also came with a little plate here which you can mount to your vehicle or a helmet or things like that. It actually came with two, so it allows the camera just to slide in with the accessory that it came with. So it just, like I said, simply just slides in. So depending on what you want to put it, if you want to put it in a car or some helmet. Also included, we have a remote. This is a remote that works off of Wi-Fi with the camera. So here we have the same 3 buttons that I showed you earlier. We have the recording, the shutter to take pictures, and the button to stop recording. So it's fairly easy to connect. You just hold the button and it connects onto the camera. In the back we have its charging buttons here. It has its own little charging dock. So to charge it, you just place it on and you charge it with the micro USB port. Also included, we have some little stickers that it came with, a little CD drive for instructions and their introduction book, as well as a quick starting book guide. Also, we have a little elastic band, micro USB cord, and a mini USB cord, which is I have over here. This camera actually charges with the mini, not with the micro, so keep that in mind. Also, we have here for the little remote an actual little band to use as like a watch if you want to put that on yourself and use it outdoors, and you don't have to worry about where it's at. You have it here all the time. So back to the camera. So like I said, in the front we have the power toggle. So to do that, simply turn it on. On the camera we have these 3 indicators that show you when the camera is recording, which is here, here, and here. In the back we have the touch display. So you can enter the menu by going in here. You can choose what kind of quality you want to shoot at. Like I said, it has 720p. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Sorry, I can't get it to focus, but I'll read off what it has. It's the 720p is at 120 frames per second and 60 frames per second, and then we have 920p, 1080p, 2.7K, and 4000K. The 4000K and the 2.7K you can shoot at different aspect ratios. You could do 17:9 or 16:9. So within here you can also change the the shooting angle. You can rotate the camera if you have it mounted on something that needs to be flipped over upside down. You can just flip it over from there and it flips over the image. Let's see, what else do we have here in the menu? It has the settings for the actual camera, and then we have the back button. So it lets you do how bright you want the screen and so on. The camera features, it lets you choose between the different settings for the actual camera. It does shoot at 16 megapixels, sorry, not bytes. But that's really it about the camera. Like I said, it starts shooting. You press the green button and it starts shooting. Now let me go back. So I'll hit it. You hear the click. The timer starts. It signifies that it's recording by the green light here, the green light here, and the green lights here and here. So depending on how you have it mounted, you can always tell that it's on. And the information on top also tells you that it's recording. We've been recording for 22 seconds. So that's basically it. I'm going to try to shoot some video in the different video qualities, and I'll post those on YouTube separately so I don't alter them in any way, and you can check them out. I'll try to put the links within my review, but that's basically it. AEE's S71T Plus action camera.